National Football League.
EA Sports coverage of the National Football League brings us to the Commonwealth of Massachusetts and Gillette Stadium in Foxborough, where the keeper of the light sounds the fog bell to signal it's time for football. Tonight on Sunday Night Primetime, it's the Philadelphia Eagles and the New England Patriots.
To kick off for New England.
Mike Tirico along with Greg Olsen, the kicker. Andres Borregales has the ball on the tee. And off we go from Foxborough. Across the 20, they'll mark him down before the 25-yard line. And that's where the offense will take over. So the Philadelphia offense set to take over for the first time. They are led out by the veteran, the one they call the Red Rifle, dating back to his old days at TCU. It's Andy Dalton.
The man known around the league as the Red Rifle, and what an NFL career he's had up until this point, Mike. I mean, think back. At one point, he's the Pro Bowl quarterback routinely leading his team to the playoffs. Now, he's the experienced backup. He's bringing a lot of veteran presence to every locker room he finds himself, and one thing's for certain. When he gets a shot to play in the game, you could certainly...
The pressure, too much, and he goes down.
Well, here early on, if this pass rush continues to get home at this rate, this is going to be a long day for this offense. They're going to have to put some extra guys in there, mix in some play action, keep this pass rush off balance.
Throwing now on 3rd and long. Fires quickly. It is complete on the slant. And he'll get a good chunk of that yardage back, but he's still well short of the first down. So on 4th down, they'll call on Braden Mann to punt.
In punt formation for the Eagles.
This one fielded out beyond the 25. And it's a good solid return as he takes it back up near midfield. The New England offense getting ready to go to work here. They'll be led out by their quarterback. Had that sensational brief run with the Giants in 2023, Tommy DeVito.
This guy seemingly came out of nowhere and instantly last year became a fan favorite all across the league, but I don't want to let the memes and whatnot fool you. He's a solid quarterback. When he came in, he played winning football, and hopefully that's the case here today.
He's across midfield to the 49-yard line. A gain of 4. It's now 2nd and
From
6.
just across the midfield stripe, here's 2nd down.
Here we go. Here we go. Yellow, 43.
They will not get this one off. It'll be a delay of game.
Here we go. Black, 95.
Play clock has expired. They're not going to get this one off on top.
Still 2nd down. Ready, set.
To throw, here's DeVito. That's over the middle, but it's incomplete.
It's just a matter of time. I I don't care how good you are or how good a hand you have, you are going to drop passes. It is inevitable in the NFL. But it's the guys that don't let one drop pass lead to two. They have the ability to put it behind them, move forward, and they can't wait for that next ball to be thrown their way.
To throw, DeVito. Back over the middle and taken in. He's got it. And he's taken down inside the opponent's 35. It's a gain of 28 as they convert on third down.
These third down conversions are just so important, Mike. Everybody stresses we want to possess the ball, give our offense as much opportunity to end as many drives as we can, scoring points. So if you want to stay on the field, you better be good on third down.
And he's brought down after a gain of a couple.
He was brought down at the 28-yard
Ball on the
line.
28-yard line. Here's second down and 7.
Ready. Black ball, hut.
Once again, it's Miller. And he's bottled up after a gain of a yard.
He was tackled at the 27-yard line. A 1-yard gain brings up 3rd and 6.
"21 is the line to gain as we hit third down.
Set.
They will run the draw play with Miller.
Draw play to the running back.
Well, we have an early decision here, Mike. How aggressive does this coach want to be on this fourth down try? I think you got to keep your offense out there. You have a prime opportunity to take the fight to them, extend this drive, and hopefully be able to come away with points.
Early big play here. They're going to go for it on fourth down.
Ready.
This one incomplete. The defense up to the challenge there. They force the incompletion, and they'll take the ball over on down. The Eagles offense ready to possess the football for the second time. They'll search for the first points of this game as they begin the drive on 1st and 10. Here's Dalton. A quick slant into the hands of Cooper.
And they end up holding them to just a short gain.
From the 23, here's 2nd and 9. They'll run with the Clemson product. This is Will Shipley. And that won't get a whole lot. Maybe a yard, but that's it.
A 2-yard gain on the
Here's
play.
3rd and 7.
3rd down.
Hands up.
So we are through one here on Sunday Night Primetime. What will the second quarter have in store? And we're back to Foxborough in a moment. Eagles in possession to start the second quarter. 3rd and 7 as we are ready to get back underway. Cooper going in motion. Now it's Dalton. That one too far out in front. It is incomplete.
I think he predetermined that 3rd down throw, and even though the coverage was tight, he still tried to fit the ball in there anyway, and it ended up falling incomplete. I think there's an easier throw to make out there.
Here's Braden Mann now as he's on to punt for the second straight drive. And it's a good solid return as he takes it back up near midfield. The Patriots offense ready for their second possession. They'll begin with terrific starting field position. It gets going with 1st and 10. On play action, he'll set up to throw. He'll let this one go long for Williams.
So they're not going to come down with the reception, but Mike, this is actually a really good ball. So with the coverage being as tight as it was, the only place that quarterback can put the ball is high and to the outside, saying, hey, if my guy can't come down with it and keep his feet in bounds, nobody is. The last thing you want to do is miss that ball on the inside, because those are the ones that end up going the other direction.
He's got it! And he will score! Touchdown, New England! A beautiful combination in the air there, the pass downfield, and bringing it the rest of the way into the end zone for the touchdown.
And it's really just a great route, Mike, and then a beautiful throw. The accuracy of the throw is what allowed the receiver not only to secure the catch, but then be able to turn it up and finish the play and find himself in the end zone.
Now Andres Borregales for the extra point. And look at this. The extra point is blocked. So following the touchdown, Borregales is back to send this one away. Britton Covey now on the return. He'll get across the 20, mark him down at the 23-yard line. Here comes the Philly offense now as they make their way back onto the field. They're still in search for their first points in this one, but only trailing 6-0. And this drive will begin with a first down. He is met and dropped. A couple of yards behind the line of scrimmage, too.
I can promise you that is not how they wanted to start this drive, Mike. I mean, to get blown up at the point of attack, there was just nowhere for the back to go on that run.
The pressure gets there, and down he goes.
So after picking up some positive yardage on first down, they end up going backwards on second. That sack now brings up third and long, and what most of the time is a very pass-happy situation makes them very one-dimensional.
Throwing, Dalton. And this drive is over before it can start. He's swallowed up to force fourth down.
This offense just continues to struggle to find any sort of rhythm. And now part of it is self-inflicted wounds, but the vast majority of their struggles has just been their inability to pass protect. You can't expect your quarterback to settle into the game and have any confidence operating out of the pocket when the second he hits his back foot, the play's over.
Here comes the Eagles punt team, as he'll have to hit it from his own end zone. It's a good return here. He's going to set his guys up with outstanding field position. The Patriots offense and the wideout getting set to go once more. From the 39, here's a 1st and 10. They've got the lead, and they'll set forth trying to build on it. They're going to do that with excellent field position. Strong running there inside the 30. On the move with a gain of 9. 2nd and inches.
It's 2nd and
Here we go, set.
At the 29-yard line.
Cut.
They'll stay on the ground with Miller. And he's going to pick up the first down. Tackle made right at the 20-yard line.
It's possible they could have tried to be a little bit more aggressive on 2nd down, knowing they had 3rd and inches in their back pocket. But I don't think anyone's going to complain. Pick up the first down, extend the drive, see if you can go score.
It's a 3 tight end look as they have it 1st and 10.
Ready, ready, ready.
Handoff here, up the middle. They'll come up here on 2nd down and 5.
Ready, ready.
15-yard
Blue,
line.
30. Ready?
Back to the ground. He'll get it again. And he will score! Touchdown, Patriots.
You just don't see these kind of holes too often at this NFL level, Mike, and you can see once he got the ball, the clear line to the end zone, he doesn't get touched, and an unfortunate defensive breakdown here ends up costing him 6 points.
The offense will stay out there as they will line up and go for two.
Here we go. Here we
Patriots
go.
will line up for a
Black,
two-point
set.
conversion.
He's going to try to do it himself. And he pitches it. And he finds his way to the end zone again. Scores both the touchdown and the two-point conversion to extend the lead.
That's just too easy, but that is exactly the premise of the zone read play. Defensive end is flat-footed. He's thinking the quarterback's going to keep it himself. Simple give read, and he hits his head on the goalpost.
To kick off for New England.
So following the touchdown, Borregales is back to send this one away. For the return, here comes Britton Covey. And he'll work this one past the 25 to right about the 28-yard line. Over possession of the football. They're staring at a two-touchdown deficit, 14-0. The score, regroup and get going with 1st and 10. They'll run with Shipley. He'll get this ahead for about 3. Del Pettis there to make the play.
So this team finds themselves now in a little bit of a tricky situation here, Mike. If they don't find a way to start sustaining some of these drives and come away with points, all of a sudden you're trailing by double digits in the second half. You become very one-dimensional. You become very pass-heavy, and that's certainly not how any team in the NFL wants to play.
From the gun, here's McKee. Oh, he's going to be bottled up and taken down. They got him.
These pass rushers, they love these situations where they can just pin their ears back and go after the quarterback. They knew they had a chance to put an end to this drive, and they didn't let it go to waste.
On comes the punter now. He's on to punt it for the 4th time tonight. Now the return, and he'll get forward a few yards on the return. And that's where the offense will take over.
Set. Yellow, 43. Set.
They'll start with an option play to the right. And he's going to be taken down as time runs out on this first half of play.
Okay, Mike, thanks very much. Scott Hansen and our great crew here in the Orlando studios set for an abridged version of the halftime report. This game, to this point, a little slow to begin with, but in the second quarter, the offenses started finding their way. We hope we're set for a great second half, so let's get back out to the stadium and rejoin our broadcast team, Mike Tirico and Greg Olson.
All right, Scott, thank you. Second half drawing near. So good to have you back with us here on EA Sports. First half played out a bit as we expected. We'll see if there's a surprise coming up. Both teams set to go, and the second half is underway. And he can only get back to the 16-yard line. The Patriots offense ready to get going again. They'll have it first in this third quarter. The lead is a couple of touchdowns as this drive kicks off 1st and 10.
Let's go now. 70 Timberwolves.
We'll try and run right on the option. Not much there, maybe a yard. They're trying to work quickly here and put the pressure on the defense.
Brings up 2nd down.
Now they'll set up to throw. That one pinballs around, but it is incomplete.
Incomplete.
It's one of those things that rookie quarterbacks just really struggle with early on in the NFL. If you just stare down your primary read, you're going to get yourself into a lot of trouble. So continue to work through your progressions, take what's there, find the open receiver, and with more reps, this is something that you have to imagine he's going to really improve at.
It's 4th down.
They do indeed snap it as they'll try and throw. He'll look middle, and he's got his man complete. A gain of 11 there as the decision to go for it pays off.
So we heard about this budding connection all the way back in training camp in the summer. So it's nice to see those reps starting to translate on game day. And I think these two might have a really bright future together. And the more plays they make, the more we're going to see that confidence grow.
Following the play, we have an Eagle who is shaken up. And as the medical staff looks him over, we'll step aside. From the 31, here is 2nd and 8.
Hawk 70, Hawk 70. Check out.
Here's the option, running right, and he'll give it up on the pitch. He's inside the 35. And they finally take him down, but not before he gets to the Eagles' 32-yard line. What a big play there for New England. 37 yards.
32-yard line.
Okay, ready?
1st and 10.
Pack the 6, pack the 6, go!
Blitz coming. He'll throw it. He tosses over the middle. This one is caught. Now they are in business inside the 15-yard line.
1st and 10 at the 13-yard line.
Go!
In the red zone now. He'll drop to throw. That's over the middle and intercepted. Picked off by the rookie out of Georgia. And the Eagles force the turnover. They'll take over at their own 10.
These second half red zone opportunities are critical, Mike. I mean, you're not going to score every single time you get down here, but it feels like at this point in the game, this might be my last chance to get this deep. You've got to make the most of those limited opportunities. At least come away with 3. You're hoping for 6, but in this case, you come away with 0.
Not much to speak of on that one. Maybe a gain of a yard. It's 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 8.
19, Tiger, 19.
Out of the gun, McKee will try to fit in the slant, and it was intercepted. And he's going to be taken down, but it's a quick change situation. He has set his offense up with 1st and goal.
I think anytime you find yourself trailing in the second half, Mike, all offensive play callers fight the urge to chase those points. They tend to get a little bit overeager. They tend to push the envelope sometimes a little too far. Those turnovers, they only make the deficit grow, not shrink. Now, there's a lot of football left, Mike. They can still get back into this. They just have to be a little bit smarter about which risks you're willing to take.
Here we go, set.
On 1st down, they'll go with an option right. And that play going nowhere. The defense all over that one. They'll bring him down for a big loss.
Taken down back at the 15-yard line.
They'll look to throw. And he's going to be taken down back at the 20-yard line.
If there's one positive positive remaining. It's the fact that they're still in scoring position, but with the way they've been able to move the ball down here in the red zone, they're thinking 6, but after that last sack, their chances of converting here for a touchdown have gotten a lot more difficult.
Off the play fake. He'll look to throw. Pushed out to his left.
Give him credit for keeping this play alive as long as he could. This easily could have gone down for a loss, but he's kind of able to find his way forward and at least get back to the line of scrimmage. And this is what you want. I mean, you clearly have the advantage, but you want to continue to apply pressure. Can you score every time you get the ball? They're able to do that here. They tack on 3 and extend their lead.
After the made field goal, back out is Borregales to kick this one away. Hovey now on the return. And their drive will begin at the 30-yard line. The Eagles offense ready to take over once again. They trail this one 17-0 now. Really need to find some inspiration, some momentum on this drive as they'll begin here with first down. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage, and that's it.
Well, they try to get the run game started here early on this drive, Mike, and they're just going to have to do a better job up front. There's really nowhere for this ball carrier to go. You never want to lose yards on first down, but that's exactly the case here.
And they'll stop it. At least it's an improvement over the last play. They're not losing yardage, but it didn't gain any here, and now it's going to be third down.
No gain on the play. It's 3rd and 10.
Throwing is McKee. Quick throw, taken in. He's got the first down and more than that. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. So, 3 quarters have come and gone. And Sunday Night Primetime continues after this. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10.
70 Lions.
Back to throw is McKee. A quick throw, that's complete on the slant. And they're going to move this ball inside the 25-yard line.
Eagles, first down. 1st and 10 at the 21-yard
They'll send the tight end in motion right. On the ground, this is Shipley. And the struggles in the running game continue. They take him down behind the line. Following the play, we have an Eagle who is shaken up. So as they look at the injured player, we'll take a timeout.
Here we go, set. Liking 18.
Here's McKee. That's caught. It's Will Shipley. And he's in. Will Shipley. Touchdown, Eagles. Here's Jake Elliott for the extra point. He's got it. And the Eagles are back in this one. It's 17-7.
Eagles 7. Jake Elliott to kick
So following the
off for
score,
Philadelphia.
here comes Elliott to kick this one away. This taken at the 5. He's across the 20, taken down just shy of the 25. The Patriots offense ready to get back at it. They're going to be looking to possibly push this to a 3-score advantage. Work to do on this drive. 1st and 10. On the ground, here's Hasty. And he'll get forward for a couple. It's 2nd down.
Brought down at the 26. 2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8.
Let's go. 19 Tiger, 19 Tiger. Huh.
Now, faking the give. And he got rid of that one quickly before the receiver even knew what was going on. That's incomplete. They need 8 as they come up for 3rd down.
Here we
He'll run straight ahead with Miller. And he's going to have a Patriots first down as he takes it to the 35.
Patriots, first down.
4-minute offense, Mike, so what does it mean? 1, make the defense use all of their remaining timeouts. 2, continue to pick up first downs, milk the clock. And then 3, if possible, finish with the ball in your hands.
That is incomplete. No way to force the football in there. Good coverage. It'll bring up second down. Off play action. He'll set up to throw. Gets it away quickly, and it's caught. And he's going to be out of bounds right around midfield.
That's good.
Here's first and 10.
First down. First and 10 at the 50-yard line.
70 Lions. 19 Tiger, 19 Tiger.
From the 50, he'll set up to throw. That's going to be incomplete. Coverage very stout there. That's going to bring up second down.
It's second down and 10.
He'll drop to throw. And he just does get that one away. He was being chased down, forced the awkward throw. And maybe he's fortunate that all it is an incompletion. You've got to consider this an absolute must-stop defensively. It's third down. Back to throw. Escaping to his left. And that is incomplete.
I just don't like the look of this passing game, Mike. It just seems a bit erratic. On top of the 2 straight incompletions, they've already turned the ball over through the air. And truthfully, with how dangerous some of these throws have been, they're lucky it hasn't been even more.
And we won't see a return here. This is going to be marked down inside the 15. The Eagles offense ready to get back to work. This will begin at their own 13-yard line. So work to do starting with this first and 10. He'll step up and run this. He'll take this one up close to the first down marker. Is spotted where the slide begins. That's a pickup of about 9. Putting the tight end in motion. He'll run again. Now on second and long. Now it's McKee. To the Alabama man, Cameron Latu. A big play there on second down, but we do have a flag on the field. And that's in an area where usually this play gets erased. They'll motion the slot man right. McKee. Thrown left side. The catch is made. And he'll be brought down, but not before they move it up past the 30-yard line. It's a gain there of 26 yards.
Eagles first down. A gain of 26 yards.
They've got all 3 timeouts left, but need to score quick. It's first and 10. Watkins motioning over. They'll drop to throw. That's into the hands of his receiver, Watkins. He'll get about 4 here as he is taken down.
It's now 2nd and 6.
Now McKee. A quick slang into the hands of Cooper. And they'll have it across midfield down at the opposing 46-yard line.
First down.
They'll come up for first and 10.
At the 46-yard line.
Here we go, here we go.
To the air again, McKee. The ball's out. And fortunately, their center able to rein it in, and they'll retain possession. From the gun, here's McKee. They'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
A great pass rush is like a closer in baseball. When you bring them into the game, it's all but over. That's exactly the case here. It doesn't result necessarily in a sack, but it was the hit that altered the throw just enough to end that play before it started.
Throwing now on 3rd and long. Nowhere to go. He is taken down. Here we go. This is 4th down. They snap it to McKee. He's going to air this one out looking for Cooper. And he's going to have an Eagles first down on what will be a big play there from 4th and long.
First down, Philadelphia.
Let's go. 19, Tiger, 19.
They'll run here. He'll struggle to get back to the line of scrimmage. Maybe gets a yard out of that one. It's 2nd down.
A gain of a yard. Brings up 2nd and
Now they'll set up to throw. Cooper with the grab. And he'll be stopped short of the first down. He's able to look it in and get forward for a pickup of about 8. And we'll get a whistle, stoppage, an injured Patriot. That is a worrisome development here late in the game. This crowd, they're trying to force a false start. What noise before 3rd and inches. They'll try to run this one in. And he is going to have an Eagles first down. At least at first glance, they'll spot the football just beyond the marker, and they convert on 3rd and inches.
first and goal.
New England going to take their 2nd timeout as the clock will stop with 34 seconds to go in this one. Here we go. 1st and goal. They'll run, and this is going to be a touchdown. Hold everything. They are not done yet.
Well, that was step 1. The offense did their job, get this thing back within 1 possession, so they're still alive. But now they've got to find a way to get a little bit of luck and find a way to get the ball back, and it's not going to be easy.
A one-score game late, and you figure they got to have this one as they'll try an onside kick. And he'll be taken down. We'll see if they want to use that final timeout or not, but things are pretty much spoken for. So now the New England offense getting ready for their next possession. And this one really all over but the shouting. 1 timeout left defensively, but there's no need to use it here. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Throwing over the middle. This one is complete. And they are in great shape. He's taken down inside the 10.
First down.
Now the Eagles will use the last of their timeouts. They stop the clock with 24 seconds to go in the game.
Here we go, set. Check out.
He'll look to throw. Just trying to avoid the rush there. He's hit as he threw, and the pass is incomplete.
Leads to 2nd
Another
and
shot
goal.
at it from the 9. 2nd down and goal.
19 tight. 60 Eagles, 60 Eagles.
They'll look to throw. And this is going to be a touchdown. They are going to extend the lead here in the final minute of play.
And that's exactly how you stress all week, finishing a game. Get the ball and leave no doubt. But that late touchdown, Mike, that should all but just seal this victory away.
Borregales now for the extra point. It's up and through. And the Patriots go up by 10. 24-14 is their lead.
14. Andy Borregales to kick off for New England.
So the kickoff team out there one final time in the final minute as they kick it away. Here to take it back, Wes Watkins. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line.
At their own 26-yard line.
Here's 1st and 10. Out of the gun, McKee. That is incomplete, so the task gets more difficult. Time for maybe 2 plays. That's it.
Greg Woodson there defensively.
Here's McKee now on 2nd down. That's going to be incomplete, so no help there. And we're likely down to a final snap. Here we go. One final play. He's going to let this one go deep. And the final throw of the game winds up incomplete, and that will do it. This one comes to an end. So it's a win for the Patriots. They use a little home cooking here. They play a complete football game, and they send their fans home quite happy. So that'll just about do it for Greg Olsen and our entire team. I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. For more, log on to easports.com. The Patriots winners at home as we say so long from Foxborough.